Hello, beautiful collective, and welcome to your reading space. Hope you're doing well and in high spirits overall. We've got a lot of messages coming through today, actually. A lot of kind of like different timelines. Maybe they're all a part of the same. I'm not sure yet. But remember, of course, to only take what resonates, please. So one thing I'm getting, first of all, as an energy is that you are somehow surprising. Like you can surprise or shock people here. And this could especially be in interpersonal relationships or, connections. And I feel like it's because maybe when you give, like you have a lot to give, or when you love, you have a lot of love, or when you're excited about, starting something, you're very all in, or you get very excited or passionate or whatever it might be. But when you feel like something isn't working, or when you feel, you're at this point where when you feel like there's a red flag or there's stuff that just isn't adding up, maybe it's very quick for you that you're able to be like, no, I'm not going to invest in this anymore. I'm not going to build with this anymore. I'm going to refocus. I'm going to shift my manifestation. I'm going to, change what I'm looking for. I'm going to change. And maybe this, I don't know if it's exactly that it's sudden, but maybe the way that you're able to, kind of just decide like, okay, no, actually I'm going to keep looking, or I'm going to keep going, or I'm going to rearrange this. It feels like it can be jarring, surprising, or shocking for people around you sometimes, or those people that you were connecting with, okay? That's one thing here, but there's actually many others, okay? With death here, I would like to say that there is something that started in the past or felt like it was beginning here. It is actually either causing a transition, of massive transition for you and even the person involved, other people involved, or it is, as quickly as it began, it's kind of ending, all right? It's like it takes two to tango. You can't be the only one building something up. They can't be the only one building something up. Somebody could also be wanting to focus more on their money here, on expanding the finances. But I feel like as soon as this death process happens, scorpionic energy, as soon as something is, we work on the manifestations and we let go of the old, bam, what comes in really quickly is also another surprise. And I feel like this has to do with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius for some of you with the King of Swords here. I do think that you're deciding not to build with one option that you had, one that could have maybe provided some kind of financial prosperity or stable outcome, and you're deciding no. And you'd rather go at something alone, or you'd rather go at something for your own success-wise. Quickly, you find some more money or success, but then that air sign is here. So there's these like two timelines that continuously come out in these readings. Now, there's still other messages to this, because I'm getting the word love language. There could have been something or someone here that it was very exciting to start in the past, recent past, just not too far ago. But it's like you had different love languages. One could have been more logical, mental, communication based. The other could have been more emotional, feeling, water based here. And I do feel like you fell in love, or you were excited about a new beginning. But the building isn't really happening somehow. The working on this isn't really happening somehow. And with the Magician here, which can be the master of illusion, but it can also speak about manifestation really strongly. It's like we're manifesting some kind of a transformation where things are more aligned, maybe where there's more money, maybe where the self-worth is getting an upgrade. And this could be you or another person involved here, both even. This can even be trying to manifest that, again, that self-worth. But it may also have to do with money and pentacles here. Somebody may feel that they need to build this area. And so we see as things end, as they transition, as quickly as something began, perhaps, through that letting go process, through that ending and that transition, very quickly, some kind of success does come in. Monetary success especially. Could even be right here in Capricorn season, depending on when you're seeing this. And with the King of Swords here, that air energy, they feel unexpected to me. Like you're not expecting them to arrive or show up. I also feel that, by looking more within yourself or counting on yourself, it's like you're going to be deterring or avoiding a path where those resources or that financial gain or that stability would have come through a partner, come through a shared situation. But the King of Swords is making me think that maybe it will still happen after all in a different way. Listen to your intuition. I know we say it almost every time, but like when your gut is really churned up about something, or when it's really calm about something, that's one way to just recognize like what your intuition is speaking, what it's saying to you. All right. I'm getting some Taurus energy here as well, Capricorn too. Let me see if there's anything to add to this message. Slow moving energy, but it is stable, it is reliable. Your money could be moving in slow. Their money could be moving in slow. Progress could be slow. The relationship could be slow. People are guarded, but it's built on something strong. It's built on something stable. You could feel like your manifestations are taking forever, but they are coming. They are coming in. And this death process is key to those manifestations coming in. The letting go process is key. If you are aligning to somebody who has heavy Scorpio placements, or you do, this is also helping with transformation. These beginnings that came in the past here, recent past, not too long ago, they also helped for somebody to move out of more of a lack energy. Ironically, they could have helped somebody to open up more, to stop holding so tightly to what they have or into their comfort zone, but to open up a little more, to be maybe a bit generous somehow and more giving somehow, okay? Somebody's trust issues kicked in here about this beginning that happened. They felt suspicious about this. They feel like they're a wounded warrior, like they're still recovering from pains of the past, perhaps. Yeah. It could be you, could be them. Mental confusion, uncertainty. Which way do I go? What is up? What is down? What is real? What is false? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? This could be part of what's trying to transition out and purge out, is all of this past energy that leaves these massive confusions and trust issues and psychological wounds and rifts with self. The Tower in the past here. This beginning could have been very surprising, could have taken us off guard, or this beginning could have happened right after something fell down and ended suddenly, shockingly, shockwave. Can you give us more about that King of Swords, please and thank you? feel like somebody blocked their own wish fulfillment here. Emotionally, anyways. The Nine of Pentacles, this does speak to harvest. It does speak to success materially that's been long invested in, long built. Okay. It's a pretty grounded and abundant energy. Maybe somebody here, this could be you, is opening up to different forms of emotional fulfillment and happiness. So what's the story here? Can you give us anything about that King of Swords? Please. Yeah. This did feel a little bit like a relationship type of reading, and it is. Healing with a soulmate, basically, with somebody who is very connected to you in spirit, and soon, if not now, physically. This is a healing love, a love that heals. Comes after great burden, after great strife, great emotional turmoil, and even emotional dissonance. Could be a reconnect as well. I feel like it's when you decide to move forwards. This person, this energy comes back in with this maturity. Or they come in with maturity, but there's some conflict here. And the conflict is actually, could be about you trying to get away here. You might get away for a minute, but I don't feel for long. And because you're showing up after you move through some of these energies, was you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. They're showing up as the King of Swords. They're like, no, I know what this looks like. I'm the master of this, and you aren't going to do that here. But it's in a way that I feel is welcomed. It feels positive. Compared to the King of Wands energy we've had out in recent storylines, this is a welcomed, mature, stable stop. And with the conflict here, this could be you guys, fighting it out, hashing it out, arguing this out. And I actually feel that this is going to be part of what helps the healing process take place. Instead of avoiding or running away, we're actually going to take this transformation, this new energy, and apply it. There's been a lot of past things at play here that have needed to be closed and dealt with. So you almost get like a fresh beginning with this person or this energy. Or this could be somebody new, but for some reason I feel like they're part of the new start you had before. And then it's like there's a pause or something. And then everybody's more mature, especially them. I don't know if it's very long pause, but you could have felt as well like you're just not wanting to wait, and like somebody's not giving very much here, so you just give up, But once you give up, it's like all the energy comes rushing towards you. It's the irony. We do tend to have a lot of water, air, and earth in this reading. I don't see much fire. Again, the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck once more. So you are highly intuitive at this time, always, but at this time, you feel things. They logically may not make sense, but you know. There's like this inner reassurance or this inner assurance, this inner knowing. You know that things are tipping in a certain direction, and you know that that's positive. Nothing left to give, no tears left to cry. There's a little bit of that vibe going on too. Let me go ahead and see why the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse as well. I want to clarify that. Remember, these are all Dark Forest decks. We've got the information in the description box below with our affiliate link, code HEART for 10% off. The decks are amazing. Why is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse here? Please and thank you. Yeah, because you're deciding to do your own endeavor financially. You're deciding to do your own. There's some kind of an opportunity maybe you've wanted for a long time that it's yours to do, and you take it. You don't feel like, it's like you don't want to join forces yet in some capacity. You would rather do your own thing here. Anything else about Ten of Pentacles in reverse, please and thank you. I also feel you could have pulled away from somebody. You're manifesting more independence, you know, but you could have pulled away from somebody where there could have been a combined resource situation or that stability with them. You're wanting to go at something on your own in that regard. You can feel like you don't have what it takes to communicate clearly with someone. Yeah, you're not really keeping it as an option. This could even be like somebody else's money. It's like you're not considering that as a choice. Okay? All right, Spirit, is there anything else that you want to add to this that I might have missed? Anything else they need to know? Please and thank you. You're still making up your mind, taking your time to decide, making the choice if you want to invest in something, if you think it's worth investing in. If you do think it's worth combining somehow at a later point, maybe, resources, you're still making a decision. Okay? Why is death here? Give us more about death. Death is here twice. Give us more about death, please. And you could be going through an energetic transformation or death that is very intense, especially if you notice a lot of heightened energy levels, or I'm hearing due to inactivity. That's interesting. Or just like you have a hard time sleeping pretty intensely or consistently, or I feel like actually really what's ending too is like being stuck in a position where we think about it, but we don't have the energy or capacity to do about it. It's like you're going to do about it here. It's not fun, but you're going to do it and you're going to get it done. You're going to persevere, push through and get it done. And it's going to relieve the energy. And when you do, I still feel like this air energy comes rushing, running towards you. If they perceive you have like competition, or they perceive that somebody else is here as well, they're going to fight it. And once more, this was the same order in the other deck. You had Temperance over the Wheel of Fortune. That's funny. Which is like very much angelic guidance, protection of your fortune, of your good luck, of your changes that are for the better. Some of you are going to get married, or you're going to really join into a serious union that you don't expect, because it's like you passed it up or you let it go, but it's still going to happen. Okay? Could even be a creative union. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. That's what we have for you today. I hope it helped somebody and made sense. You can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. But until then, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.